walking in the house in my road, gotta make her put it on. She don't like wearing clothes, just left Concord, North Carolina. I was licking on booty and a whole lot of vagina. Eat a booster with some ice cream, she'll remember you. Ice Cube making chips, shiver like the winter do.
Dude, see me with the crew, I better get some food. I see you looking like you do. Had to make a move, make a move.
Started. Please don't get me started. Started. Please don't get me started.
What up, y'all? Snake Almighty, aka the Global Dark Skin Ambassador. Walking through the park after a nice little workout, you feel me? Now, I'm inspired to do this video by my boy Vic Slang Hope. This title is going to be similar. I don't exactly remember the exact title because I seen this video maybe like a month or two ago. But I've been inspired to make this video right here, right? And I want to explain to y'all how every black gang is the black KKK. And when I say KKK, yes, the Ku Klux Klan. Every black gang is the KKK. Now, this video is going to upset some people. And if you're upset, it's probably because you feel guilty of the fact that you're one of these people who I'm going to describe. And when I say all gang members and all black gangs are the black KKK, I'm going to go into detail, all right? And for the sensitive people, I'm going to say that even though I'm generalizing and I'm saying all black gang members, I'm saying all black gangs, of course, we all know, I know personally, there are stand-up men from every black gang. Men who probably started out when they was younger. They did a lot of bad things, right? To their own people. But maybe they served some time, or they just got wise from seeing all the negative things that was happening with their people. And they decided to not go out there and shoot at their own people no more. They decided to push their children to be something different. These are the stand-up dudes who I'm not talking about in this video. But these type of men, out of 100% of black gangs and gang members, that alarm dumb loud. God damn, we gonna let that go by. All right, now like I said, out of the 100% of black gangs and gang members, only about 5 to 10% are these upstanding people. These upstanding people. And let's be real. Let's be real. Let's be real. It's probably 1 out of every 10 black gang members who literally don't want to cause no harm to nobody, not actively seeking out beef, got jobs, got families, and you are who you are. You done been involved in it for so long, it's not like you're going to drop the set. Because wherever you go, you're going to be recognized as this anyway. But you choose to be a positive example. Those are the stand-up men who I'm not talking about in this video. Now the rest of you niggas, I'm going to explain to y'all why the rest of y'all is the black Ku Klux Klan, okay? Let's take it back to the 1800s. The Ku Klux Klan started because slavery was now abolished. And basically, white people, white men mostly, were worried about how black people was going to move, okay? They was worried about if black people was going to click up, start coming to take everything back that was rightfully theirs first, or just burn everything to the ground and get retaliation and revenge on all the former white slave masters and all that, right? On top of that, now you get to the point where black men are able to vote. And different white groups have different agendas, right? So they say, hey, we represent a particular group. We want the blacks to vote for our people and not the other side. So you know what they did? And this is how it started. I think, don't quote me on this, but I think black people created the Republican Party. But if not, we were part of the Republican Party first, right? And the Ku Klux Klan members, some of these people were lawyers, judges, firefighters, policemen, doctors. All people hate black people. Didn't want their identities to be known because they were soft. They covered up their identities, and then they went to these different black places and they harassed black people, especially around voting time. Set things on fire, great, but take away the G word. Men and women who were black, lynch people, and efforts to make them vote for the Democratic Party. And that's why most of us are Democratic now. Now, if you ask me as a black man, I say the Democratic Party politically is the worst thing that ever happened to black people. But you know, average black people, they just go along with what they was taught. They don't question why we celebrate Christmas, Easter. They don't care about what the pagans or the ancient Greeks, they influence or none of this stuff. They don't care. Everybody just want to feel good. Everybody just want to celebrate and dance every damn day. Nobody want to do no critical thinking. But okay, cool. But like I said, the Ku Klux Klan, what they did, they harassed black people. They raped, take away the G, black men and women, right? They extorted. They extorted people. They forced them to go ways that they didn't want to go, right? They stole things. They picked on black people for no reason. That's what the Ku Klux Klan did. Now, I'm going to ask you black people, those of you who are in the gang and disagree with what I'm saying, right? For most of y'all, and I'm going to say all of y'all at some point, because if you in a gang, if you are in a gang, there's no way you're going to be in a gang for years and years and never do no type of harm to your own people. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You will be called upon by your OG or big homie at some point to do some of these things, right? So I'm going to ask you, what is different from the Ku Klux Klan and any black gang or gang member today? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. To the point where, for the most part, the Ku Klux Klan, right, is out of business. I will go as far as to say, black gang members, black gangs put the Ku Klux Klan out of business. Because y'all start doing, and even me at some point when I used to be involved in these type of activities, collectively, we put the Ku Klux Klan out of business by doing their job better than they could ever do. Because it's easier for us to reach us. It's easier for us to influence us. They don't need to force us to vote Democratic no more. Huh? They don't need to coerce, even though they still do. But for the most part, they don't need us to coerce our fellow men and women into doing negative things against each other. Killing each other over blocks that we don't own. Over drugs that was given to us by people whose intention was for us to kill each other over it, right? Go to jail and be stealing and extorting each other more than any other race of people do to their own people. And yes, I'm going to clarify and say, every race of people in jail does these things. Every ghetto neighborhood, impoverished neighborhood, no matter what race you are, we do this to each other, right? Yes, I'm going to say that. But I'm talking about y'all niggas right now. So I don't want nobody in the comments talking about, yeah, but white people do this and Dominicans do that. Nah. Self-accountability, my fellow melanated people. Self-accountability are the two words. That's the phrase for today, man. We are no different than the Ku Klux Klan. In fact, we are worse. We are worse, okay? We are terrorists against our own people. Gang member, you are a terrorist. This is the thing, man. A lot of young people will look at gangs differently, right? If you had people who spoke to these young boys and girls growing up and explained to them the thing about life, which is you either build or destroy in everything that you do. You either build or destroy. And you could tell who's building and who's destroying, right? By the fruits of their labor. So you look at the fruits of the labor of every black gang in America, right? Us, through slavery, we built this country. We invented many things. We keep advancing many things. We the biggest influencers on this whole planet. But it's all for what? We start things, but do we build things all the way up? For the most part, no. And that's because we can't get over this self-hatred thing, you feel me? We can't get over that. We too busy gunning each other down in the streets. I'm from the Bronx. You know what the Bronx is now? Bronx rack. Bronx rack. This is what I got to deal with, you know what I'm saying? I'm in a situation where I live in a safer neighborhood. But because of these laws in America, right? I can't have my oldest son with me. I can't have either of my sons with me, right? I can't have either of my sons with me and shield them from what's clearly most likely going to happen, which is that some older criminal is going to try to have some type of influence on my sons and get them to join their organization. At some point, this is going to happen. And I can only hope that I can have a big enough impact on my sons' lives without their moms getting in the way that I can prevent that from happening. The only thing I could do is live away from them and keep building up myself and create an environment where I'm at so they at least can see that they got options. Because that's the thing. When a lot of young black kids join gangs, they feel like a gang is the best option for them to have love, some type of regiment, something to believe in. I was one of those kids before, but now I'm not. But now I ask you, all of y'all gang members who may be watching this, explain to me what's the difference between y'all. But when I say y'all, as a black man, I'm including myself. What's the difference between us and the Ku Klux Klan? Nothing. We're better than them in all the wrong ways, man. I'm also going to do a video on how a lot of single mothers are the black Ku Klux Klan too. That video is coming soon. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace.